Electric cars are getting more and more popular every day. New models have larger and larger battery packs, plus many older models are now available second-hand. With this increased choice of full electric cars, you might be considering the switch from a normal car. But what are they like to live with? In this video, we will show what an electric car is like to live with, so you can see if they would be right for you. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell so you don't miss our next video. Also, we'd love to read your comments, so please scroll down and let us know what you think. We have had an electric car for over 3 years now, and we love the way they are smooth, quiet, and have great acceleration. We have already made a video showing how to drive an electric car, so click the link above if you want to watch that first. In this video, we will show how to charge an electric car, how the efficiency and range can vary, and even how great they are in winter. Imagine never having to visit a petrol station. The fuel is really expensive and the detour wastes our time. We are lucky to have our own drive, so we can charge at home, which means our car is always fully charged in the morning. We just unplug the cable and then off we go. If the weather is hot or cold, we can set the car to preheat or cool itself before we unplug from our house, so we never need to de-ice in winter or wait for the aircon to work in summer. That always feels nice. Charging at home is the most convenient and cheapest way to charge an electric car, so most owners will fit a dedicated wall box to their house. The cable is supplied with the car and plugs into the smaller socket under the charging flap. This will charge a car at up to 7 kilowatts, which means that the car will gain about 25 miles of range for every hour of charging. This is fast enough that the car will always be fully charged overnight. The cost of the electricity at our house is about 12 pence per kilowatt hour, which means a full charge on this car costs about £4.80. This could be even cheaper if we fitted solar panels to our house or charged at night with a smart meter. We estimate that the cost of the electricity to run this car is about a quarter of the cost of the petrol used by our other car. It is also possible to charge an electric car from a normal 3-pin plug socket. This is the slowest way to charge and will give 3 kilowatts or about 10 miles per hour of charging. This might be useful in an emergency or perhaps if you are waiting for your home charging point to be installed. The total charging time for any type of charger will depend on the battery size and charge level of the car, and most cars will estimate this for you on the display. Did you know there are now more public chargers than petrol stations? The fastest charging points are called rapid chargers, and they use the other socket on the car. The newest rapid chargers can charge at up to 300 kilowatts, but the actual charge rate depends on the type of car. This rapid charger and car will charge at up to 50 kilowatts, which would, in theory, give about 170 miles per hour of charging. In practice, about 45 minutes is enough time to get the car back up to 80% battery level. Like a mobile phone, when the car's battery approaches full charge, the charging speed is reduced to protect the battery, so it isn't worth staying on a rapid charger beyond 80% normally. It does cost more to use a rapid charger, but since we very rarely need to use one, it's not a big problem. Even if we are on a long journey and need a quick top-up, then the extra cost is still less than the cost of fueling a normal car. Most new chargers will take a contactless card for payment, but some older ones will require you to use a phone app to activate the charge session. There are also many slower chargers at other public places. These are often free to use and give 7 kilowatts, the same speed as a normal home charger. Getting a free charge while doing your shopping is great, but is not a real alternative to having a charger at home. The way to compare the efficiency of different electric cars is to look for their miles per kilowatt hour. This is the equivalent of miles per gallon in a normal car. If a car can average 4 or more miles per kilowatt hour, that is pretty good. A more powerful or heavier car would use more power, of course, and might only cover around 3 miles per kilowatt hour. Apart from our choice of car, efficiency and therefore range can vary depending on how we drive the car. The biggest factors affecting efficiency are, in order, driving speed, how hard we accelerate, using the car's heater and air conditioning, and driving in rain or wind. Keeping these things in mind is good practice for any driver in any type of car, so that we can drive as efficiently as possible. One thing we should mention is that current electric cars have a shorter range than a normal car. This is because the battery is both expensive and heavy, so a compromise needs to be made to give a car a usable range without making the car unaffordable or terrible to drive. Battery development is moving fast, so each new model has a little more battery capacity and therefore range than its predecessor. This car has around 160 miles of range before a charge is needed, but more expensive models already have over 300 miles of range. The car's estimated range display will give you an idea of how far you can go if your driving style and conditions stay the same. Take it easy and the estimate will increase, or drive hard and see it reduce. Every electric car has a longer warranty on its battery pack than the rest of the car, usually 8 years or 100,000 miles. It's extremely rare for batteries to fail. Instead, they slowly lose capacity, which reduces the car's available range. The warranty will typically replace the battery if it loses more than 30% of its original capacity, although this is very rare indeed. Batteries have been seen to last far longer than expected, and should usually outlast the rest of the car. When the car is finally scrapped, old battery packs can be recycled and put to other uses where maximum capacity is less important. Electric cars are very simple mechanically and do not have many of the parts that cause problems on normal cars. They have no gearbox, clutch, exhaust, or a complicated engine to carefully warm up and service regularly. The electric motor is sealed for life, and the only servicing needed is to change the brake fluid every few years and a visual check of the suspension and brakes. The brakes get very light use in an electric car and normally last around 100,000 miles. This is because regen braking through the drive motor is normally used to slow the car. Due to the reduced need for maintenance, servicing costs for an electric car will be far less expensive than for a similar normal car. As driving instructors, we spend a lot of time driving in urban areas. Using an electric car means that we don't produce any direct emissions where we are driving, which helps improve air quality and reduce noise levels. we can imagine a future where only electric vehicles are allowed in built-up areas. And even though we are some way from that, it is nice to be one of the first driving schools to use full electric cars. There is now a large range of electric cars, and they will suit many people, but not everyone. Newer cars with a large battery have a big enough range to be used as the only car in the house. Cars with a smaller range, such as second-hand or cheaper models, would be perfect for someone who rarely drives a long journey or just needs a second car for local use only. Electric car owners can enjoy the way they drive, the convenience and cost saving of charging at home, and the reduced maintenance. Of course, someone who needs to drive hundreds of miles every day might find a full electric car doesn't meet their needs, and that a hybrid model would suit them better for now. If you found this video interesting, then please visit our channel, as there are over 100 more tutorial videos to help you improve your driving. If you would like to help us make new videos, then please consider becoming a member of our channel. Thanks for watching.